Hi, friends. Today's message is a little different as it provides an honest assessment about the world economy and further it speculates about some future events. It was January 28th when I went into meditation with the question, what does the world need to know right now that we don't? What follows is the stunning answer to that question. So hang on to your hats because Archangel Raziel paid us a visit and he wasn't mincing any words. Hi, I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you a channeled message from Archangel Raziel, the alchemist, with a special appearance by Archangel Metatron. It is I, Raziel, at your service. There is much to talk about. Let us begin with the state of the world economy, which is veering off into a dangerous direction. You would be wise to check your investments. Make sure they're as protected as they can be. You may need to redirect some of them into a less risky category. As the alchemist, I can help you with your financials if you allow me. Now is the time to be vigilant. Not afraid, mind you. Vigilant, responsible. A little foresight and planning now will stand you in good stead later. This chapter in your history will not be as brief as you would hope. There is potential for a prolonged period where financials are precarious, where support systems dissolve, where the old way will no longer serve, and the new energy is very much a dog-eat-dog situation. People only looking out for themselves, taking what they can with both hands. Greed amplified. But no, dear lightworkers, that is purposeful. For in order to identify and purify, greed must be brought into the spotlight. Greed and corruption. Some will prosper mightily at the expense of others. It has always been so. Now you have the opportunity to witness that behavior up close, firsthand. As other angels have encouraged, be sure that you lay in your own stockpile of goods to get you through the dry spells when services may be curtailed or non-existent. And yes, it would be wise to plant your gardens. Be more self-sufficient. At this moment, the length of the financial disruption is unknown. It will most certainly spread across the ocean, affecting those in other governmental structures. Whether that will be catastrophic, as in the Great Depression, or a temporary inconvenience is presently uncertain. We acknowledge that you, the collective you, have been more successful in recruiting lightworkers. Thus, the future is looking more positive than it was even a month ago. Can you tell us, Raziel, is Donald Trump likely to serve out the whole 4 years? That would be most unlikely. There are many factors at play which could change that intention, not the least of which is his own health. He has made some dangerous enemies, crossed lines that were unwise, and he may pay the price for his callous disregard for others. There are those who would like to see that eventuality, and I don't mean just liberals. Some he thought were allies and friends, who now recognize their folly in backing a loser such as him. A leader who cares for no one but himself, serves no one, including himself. He will orchestrate his own downfall. So is it likely he'll complete a full year in office? No. Tensions are rising. Confidence is waning. There are many second-guessing their choices and considering what they might do to rectify the situation. He will most certainly increase security, but when the enemy comes from within, that may not matter. So you're saying someone in his inner circle might pull a Brutus on him. Poetic justice, wouldn't you say? Since Trump is the reincarnation of Brutus. That is only one possibility on the horizon. He has made his own bed of nails that he now must lie on. He bought into his own legend, and that is always a dangerous proposition. The karmic energy rising from those he has harmed is massive. All it takes is one spark to set off a flame that he cannot control, burning down his house, metaphorically speaking. Raziel, are you saying that the White House could burn down? Perhaps, but I was referring to his southern White House. That possibility exists. You might say it's sort of like a ticking time bomb. So what can we do, Raziel? How can we positively affect the situation? You can avoid getting into conflict with your fellow citizens. Put aside political preferences and beliefs in favor of supporting and lifting one another up, bringing the country together in a cooperative effort to help everyone prosper. Share your love and desire to put things to right with the world. Love can build a bridge. Allow love to precede you in your efforts and in your travels so that it might soften hearts before you arrive, leading to more fruitful conversations. Then you might find it possible to get on the same page with your fellow citizens. The truth is, more of you want peace than those who would destroy the country. Now is the time to reach out, cross political divides, form alliances, and fortify friendships. Understand that in many ways you want the same thing, and then work towards getting there. Work towards realizing the new dream. Yes, it was time for a shakeup, as many have prophesied. America could not go on as it was, flushing itself right down the toilet of hatred and corruption. Things must change. You must realign your priorities with your values. What do you believe in? Who are you? What do you hold dear? A little levity would be good too. Yes, there are serious matters at hand, but that does not preclude your need for levity. Lighten things up to shift your perspective. You'll feel better and you'll make better choices. If you find that you've made poor choices that have inadvertently wronged or harmed another, then acknowledge that. Apologize. Make a new choice. Make amends. Anything else, Raziel? Can you bring your alchemy to bear to help us transform the situation sooner? I will do all that I can to assist. Call on me as you need. The transformation needed at this time will not happen quickly. Be prepared for it to unfold over a period of months, if not years. Trust that you are moving in the right direction when you apply yourself towards that transformation for a better tomorrow. I'm in agreement with Raziel. Heed his warning. Take action sooner. Do not tarry. Now is the time for decisive action where it might make a real difference, as opposed to later when it might be meaningless. Go in peace and love, sharing such with whomever you feel led to share. Allow love to permeate protective exteriors, softening hearts, so that you might dialogue with them and find common ground. That is what's needed now. Thank you, Metatron and Raziel. We really appreciate your help in this situation. It is a little disconcerting, but we are trusting that you will be right there holding our hands, bringing us through to a brighter, happier tomorrow. Thank all of you for listening, for being here, for being a part of our march to Earthtopia, for standing together in solidarity. And if you're needing a little shoring up or confidence building, maybe even some soothing, might I recommend to you Little Book of Meditations. It's 18 angel meditations, carefully selected by Archangel Metatron, specifically for you to get you through the rough times. There are messages of comfort, solace, even messages to help you calm down and sleep. There's a little bit of everything in there, including some beautiful, inspiring visuals. So check it out. Use it when you need it. That's what it's there for. With much love, until next time, this is Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records. Bye for now.